So some people in the trans cult are reportedly outraged because YouTube has removed some of the censorship revolving around that issue. They removed it from their terms of service. YouTube no longer is, or at least according to the terms of service, they're no longer going to penalize people by, things that the trans people would call misgender or anything else. And of course, they're outraged. Why? Because, again, this is a debate that cannot survive scrutiny. They don't want personal attacks. They see it as, any kind of discussion at all on the topic to be hate speech or to be some kind of ad hominem. Any topic ought to survive scrutiny intellectually. If it cannot, then it needs to be on its way out. So this is a problem throughout the left, throughout the establishment. They always have to shield themselves from debate. And what's happening is there's a pressure from the grassroots where people are like, wait a second. We can't have an open and honest discussion about some of these topics. Why not? Now, there's a lot of other topics on YouTube that are still actively being censored. And if anything, historically, anytime you bury something, you suppress something, it gets more extreme or it gains more vitality. And you can see this throughout history whenever some oligarch or some autocrat tries to suppress some revolutionary idea. Well, it turns out they get more and more extreme, and then they end up becoming the group that overthrows the person in question. So it is actually a smart move if you study history on the part of the establishment to start allowing free speech, because it will, first of all, it temporarily removes that criticism to say, well, YouTube does all this censorship. They still do. But on the other hand, they don't want their opposition to be so extreme or so full of vitality. On the flip side, they are sacrificing these groups. So that also tells me something else. It may be that the establishment are switching gears and are poised to try a different strategy. They know the trans thing that was meant to destroy logic and reason. It was meant to cause, what's the word I'm looking for? It was meant to sow confusion. It was meant to cause a, like a breakdown in the person's ability to ration, to use reason. This whole 2 + 2 = 5 thing. It's like a gaslight is what it is. But they're switching gears. So what is their next thing? Have they given up? I doubt it. But they have left this group. They're starting to leave this group out to hang and dry, which is good. But they're not going to give up. They're just switching gears.